Hello there. Welcome to the basement. You may have noticed I got rid of the big circular spit guard from here because, I'm inside, so I really have no reason for any kind of wind or moisture protection. So really, it was just there to look cool, and at this point, slightly earlier, the thing had become more annoying than aesthetically pleasing, so bye-bye. So now it's just law. Anywho, to the main reason that I am on camera currently. I am subscribed to Star Wars Meg. I know some people appreciate her, some people don't, but I personally feel that having a wider scope of sources of information is most beneficial to formulating my own thoughts. There are many people out there that should probably keep that in mind. People in positions of power. People that are ideologically addicted to their ideologies. You should probably keep that in mind. The more information you have, the better decision-making process you have. Anyway, so like I said, I'm subscribed to Star Wars Meg, and she put out a video earlier. And the first and she always has multiple subjects in her videos, but the first one caught my eye because it mentioned Rian Johnson. Yes, that Rian Johnson, the director of The Last Jedi, Episode 8. That Rian Johnson. So, it turns out that he was being interviewed by The Hollywood Reporter initially because of his new feature, Glass Onion, A Knives Out story, or tale, or whatever the fuck it's called. Knives Out, the first one, was kind of disappointing, but, again, whole nother thing. So, but of course, by the end of the interview, since next month will mark the 5th anniversary of said Star Wars feature film, he was, of course, asked about where he was at with his movie and how he felt about Star Wars as a franchise in general, blah, blah, blah. He began by praising Andor. He then moved on to saying he was excited for The Acolyte. And then he mentioned that while his main focus is still on his Knives Out series, he has another one coming out that he's already working on. But he says he still speaks with Kathleen Kennedy regularly. And he still really, really, really wants to make another Star Wars project. That making The Last Jedi was the time of his life, and that he really wants to get back into Star Wars. Meg also alluded to some information, I guess came out a while ago, that Kathleen Kennedy routinely brings Mr. Johnson into creative meetings, so he knows what's going on, so when he does finally get around to making his Star Wars feature, he will be all caught up and and it'll be a lot easier for him to do so. So, while his feature or trilogy or whatever the hell it is he's going to end up making is still officially on hold, it does not look like it's going to die the death that it probably should. So, Rian Johnson still wants to be in Star Wars. Kathleen still wants him in Star Wars. And at this point, we cue the Vader. No! Dear God in heaven, please do not let Rian Johnson make another freaking Star Wars movie. I don't even want him directing an episode of anything. I don't want him anywhere near Lucasfilm ever again. Now, I do understand that there are plenty of people out there who enjoyed the sequel trilogy immensely. I have the entire Star Wars saga on Blu-ray. More so because my brain won't allow me to have an incomplete collection. But, I do not have the hate that some have for the sequel trilogy. I will just say that compared to the originals, they lack a great many things. That was Palpatine, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be one of those. I'm not a complete sequel hater, nor am I going to be one of the people that will go after people that love the sequels or want to defend the sequels or what have you. Just for me, not the biggest fan. Just that simple. So, that being said, we shall see when and or if this does happen, because the longer any project is on hold, especially in Hollywood, the greater the chances for it to go. So, at this point in time, it is on hold still, but the lines of communication evidently are still open and current. So, we'll see what happens there. So, anyway, let me know what you think about the remaining potential for a Rian Johnson Star Wars feature of some sort, or possible multiple features trilogy kind of thing. Let me know what you think about that down in the comments below. Like I said, if you are a proponent of the sequels or likes the sequels, I'm not going to give you crap. That's you. I'm not that guy. I'm not a big fan. But let me know what you think in the comments. While you're at it, go ahead and hit that there thumbs up button. That's right there. Also the subscribe button, pretty much right next to the thumbs up button. Not the actual thing that's next to it, which is this. We don't, no touchy. Just a little farther over. And then, while you're at it, if you are a gaming type, go check out my buddy Justified MF. He has awesome gaming streams. Just to make sure you get it right, that is a capital J, a U and S, a T, I, F, I, E, D, capital M, capital F, Justified MF. His live gaming streams are fun. He's very entertaining, and he's very interactive with the chat. So go check him out. Go check out more of my videos. I talk about I don't just talk Star Wars, I talk some Marvel too, and DC. I've got videos on all that stuff. So pop on into my list, check out another video or two, and like I always say, there's always good times to be had when you're chilling in the basement.